Hi everybody. Well, as you know, Hurricane Dorian is right around the corner. It'll be here in a few days. My household, we're all ready for it. I just have one more thing to go get. I can get that tomorrow or maybe even the next day. But we want everybody to be safe. That said, there's a king tide out in the ocean now. All the water is rushing in. It's actually a good time to go fishing. Got a couple of buddies of mine up in Matanzas Inlet who are fishing off the bank, and I decided to bring the kayak out. Obviously, I'm a kayak fishing addict. And look at the high tide. The tide has never been this high before. It's just all the perfect conditions. In fact, some of the marshlands that are over here that have lower grass are all covered over. And so it's creating a unique opportunity for catching fish today. I'm going to be using a weedless rig like I've been using before, a paddle tail on a weedless hook, a worm hook, and I also brought out the popping cork. So I've got about a foot and a few inches of leader line on a popping cork with my shrimp on it. Those are the only two baits that I should be able to use today. It's a kind of a tannic water, kind of normal, but because it's deeper, it's going to be a little darker near the bottom. So I think I'm going to start with the root beer colored paddle tail. But stick with me and let's get out there and see what we can catch before the hurricane comes. Fish are going to be here though, pretty confident, and maybe even more than usual, for the very reason that out in the ocean, which feeds this marsh off of an intercoastal river off the ocean, out in the ocean, all that seawater is churning up. The fish are coming in here for safety. And right now, the forecast says that Dorian's not going to come landfall here. It was supposed to hit just about 15 minutes south of here in Daytona Beach, Florida, in which case I would not be fishing right now. I would be evacuating. So, but it's not supposed to. So normally we don't fish here, but I'm going to be fishing in different spots just to see fairly quickly, just because the water is so high. We've got to find the fish today. We won't be able to see them. They'll be down a little deeper. We'll call them up with the popping cork, but they'll be down deeper. So we're going to let our bait hit a little bit toward the bottom and work it back slow. Might even have to put on a jig head to hold it down. But right now I'm going to still go weedless because that's what I had on already. So. Okay guys, I've switched over to a DOA cow figgy chicken on a black with yellow eye jig head. Switched over to that because this is heavier than the hook that I was throwing before. The weight on the hook was lighter, and this will get down a little deeper in this high tide situation. So, all right. Got one. Got one. All right, guys. Got a first fish here, or second. This one might be a red, who knows? Or a flatty. He is on the bottom, fighting me hard. Oh. Let's see. We stake out, we stake out. Here. This might be a flounder. It's like stuck on the bottom. Oh yeah, flounder. Nice flounder. That's a take it home flounder. Stuck him on the bottom. There we go, buddy. I'm not gonna mess up. Look at him. That's a mile. There he is. Not as big as that last flounder I caught and lost, but he was stuck on the bottom, so but he's big. Definitely a keeper. Cannot play too much with this guy. Learned my lesson last time. Nice flounder. Ah, it's been a good day. Got some teeth on him too. And he really got my bait. Open up, buddy. Now you're not going to get hung out because I lost that last one. Well, we caught a flounder. It's going to be pretty big, pretty good size. Not as big as that last one I caught, but yeah, got him too. There we go. I do need you to stay on the fish grips, buddy. Need you to stay on the fish grips. It's been long enough for me to measure you. Still in the net. Pretty big size flounder. Gotta bend it. Maybe that's what I didn't do last time. "20-inch flounder." Okay. Here I go. That last one was more bigger. Got him. 20-inch flounder. Anything over 12 inches is the limit for a flounder. Got one. Got one. All right. Took it and I set the hook. As soon as he hit it, I set the hook, I think. I do not know what it is. It's probably a snook the way. I hope it's a red though. Looks like it might be a snook. Well, I don't know. Oh, that's pretty big, whatever it is. Look yellow. Ah, it's a snook. Snook! Get him back in the water. There you go, buddy. Nice medium-sized snook, not a big one at all, well, by any means. Alright, Mr. Snook. Oh, he bit my tail off too. Gone, you took my tail. mouth too. Buddy, you are not going anywhere. Took my tail. Guys, I'm not even going to measure this fish. He's a snook. We don't keep snook, so beautiful fish though. Nice brown eyes. Look at those. Really good. It's pretty lively. So we're going to try to get a good release on him here. Always grab snook by the tail. Well, thanks for joining me on this fishing excursion before Hurricane Dorian hits our coast here. Had a great time. 3 fish, trifecta. Had a ladyfish, a snook, and we're taking home a 20-inch flounder. So pretty successful day out on the water. Beautiful weather, as is to be expected before a hurricane and in the eye of a hurricane. But I tell you what, I just hope everybody is safe. So thanks for joining me again. Please subscribe if you haven't. And if I don't see you in the next few days, don't worry. I'll catch you on the marsh next time.